Hello, happy Friday. This is the Renee report for February 3rd, 2022. If you follow me on Instagram or you're watching this through Instagram, I posted one a couple days ago, but that's from like 2 weeks ago. I was just seeing if I could do it, and it turns out I can. I can post videos on Instagram. I don't know if I'm going to do it all the time. It's just easier to link it to YouTube. Anyways, just going to get right into the Renee report real quick though. I'm not going to get right into it. I never get right into it. But enough of what I'm talking about and going into the stories. And then I'll talk about my podcast again. Anyways, we're just going to start off with Rihanna, however you say her name. She is pregnant, and she officially announced it on Instagram, even though everyone knew. And the pictures came out on Wednesday. And no, the pictures came out on Tuesday, and on Wednesday through her Instagram she posted that she is going to have a baby with her boyfriend A$AP Rocky. That baby's going to be so talented and very well dressed, very well taken care of. So I'm so excited for her. I'm a huge fan of Rihanna, and I love her. Like, I'm so excited for her. Like, she's my best friend. I always talk like celebrities are my best friend. So yeah, congratulations to her. Story number 2, Jennifer Lopez. She graces the cover of People magazine this week, and she actually talks about Ben Affleck. This is the first time she's actually talked about him since they've gotten back together like 9 months ago. And she said she's so happy they're able to find each other again and really enjoy their love together. And they know what happened in the past. They can change it. Basically what she was saying, the paparazzi was very much involved in their relationship 18 years ago. And Ben's like, you know what? I can't handle it. She's like, okay. So they basically separated because of that. Well, that's one of many reasons. But now they know how to keep things private. And I think they're older. They're both parents now. So they just know how to handle the celebrity part of being a celebrity. Like everyone in your business, they know how to keep it private. So she's very happy and excited. I hope they just get married. I've said this in a couple videos. Don't get engaged. That didn't work the first time. Just get married. Go like to the Bahamas or something and have a beautiful wedding with close friends and family, and then come back to this beautiful house in LA and just get married. I hope they don't get engaged. If they do get engaged, I'm going to talk about it. But I wish them all the best. Love Bennifer 2.0. Story number 3, which actually was the biggest story this week, besides Rihanna and J-Lo, Tom Brady retiring from the NFL. It actually leaked that he was going to retire, but he hadn't confirmed or denied until the next day through his Instagram. And he had this like beautiful this beautiful thing he wrote about, it's time for him and all this stuff. I think he's gone out gracefully, in my opinion. I love Tom Brady. I think he's a great athlete. I mean, he kind of pouts a lot too. I've seen memes where he's just like pouting. But, he's at that age. I feel it's a good time for him to retire. He was starting to play with young guys who watched him when he first started. Like, they were like little kids, preteens, when he first started in the NFL. So he has a great career, him and his wife. They're really good people. I know there's some judgments because they are so well off. They can like pay for everything, like for chefs, nannies for their kids. But they're both like really good people. She like saves animals. There's a video on her Instagram of her rescuing a turtle on the beach. Watch it on her Instagram. So sweet. And then Tom's like taken a salary cut just so other players can be paid their main salary. So they're really good people. I think they're going to do great things. We won't be done with Tom Brady. I'm not sure. I think he's going to commentate a little bit. My husband thinks he may coach. I don't know. Football people are like talking about he could. I think he will commentate for a little bit and then do something else. So that's my opinion. But I'm so happy for him. I follow him on his Instagram. Follow Giselle, his wife, on Instagram. I love following her. To me, she's super funny. She doesn't mean to be funny. She's very quirky. Anyways, that's what I think of her. On to what to watch. Super Bowl. It's going to happen a week from Sunday in LA Rams and the Bengals, which I think it's going to be a really good game. My boyfriend is the coach. Okay, so I always say that Sean McVay is my boyfriend, and this is why. there was this meme a couple years ago of like an assistant coach or some kind of coach help like getting him off the field because he would always go over the line when he's coaching, and coaches could get fined for doing that. So he actually has someone, and other coaches have it too, but Sean McVay is the most popular with people seeing it. And I just like, that guy is adorable. And I have a thing for beards, and I don't know. I know he has like some tall blonde girlfriend or fiance, whatever. I would never stand a chance. I just like calling him my boyfriend. And he's I think I'm older than him. I think I'm a year older than him, which to me is funny. It's very weird. Anyway, so that's why I call him my boyfriend. So I was excited for either the 49ers or the LA Rams to go to the Super Bowl. So I'm definitely watching that. But that's a week from Sunday. What I have watched is I finished the series, The Woman in the House Across the Street from the Girl in the Window, with Kristen Bell. If you have not fallen in love with her by this point, oh my gosh, my hair is just like, ugh. Don't make fun of me about my hair. It's kind of dead. Anyways, if you have not fallen in love with Kristen Bell by this point, watch this limited series on Netflix. It's so good. It's like a cross between like a thriller and an SNL skit on a thriller, because there's like moments where it's so out there funny. I loved it, and the episodes are so short. They're like no more than 28 minutes. I finished it in 3 nights. So good. I don't know if there's going to be a season 2. There was a little bit of a cliffhanger on the final episode. It's a limited series, and sometimes there could be a second season, but I feel when they put limited series, it's like, don't be disappointed if there's not a second season. Because they did that with Big Little Lies, with Nicole Kidman and Reese Witherspoon on HBO. It's a limited series based off of a book, and then they made a second season. So I'm thinking there could be a second season because people like the show so much. It's been number 1 on Netflix the last 5 days. So watch it if you haven't watched it. The Woman in the House Across the Street from the Girl in the Window. The whole title makes you laugh. That's what the show makes you feel. It makes you laugh. Cheers season 2, I finally finished it. It was kind of rough to finish the last episodes because after episode 4 it gets very bleak and sad. They talk about Jerry. I don't know if you follow Cheer, but Jerry was part of the first season, and he actually was arrested for child pornography and enticing an underage boy for sending him bad pictures. So they have a whole episode about that and how all the cheerleaders dealt with that. And then with COVID, it just got really sad. I mean, it was kind of like I couldn't get into it anymore, but the last episode at Daytona was really good. So I finished it. I don't know if there's going to be another season of that one. If there is, I hope it's a little bit more bubblier and funner, I guess. I mean, I know it's reality, and I know you need to post the truth and what's happening, but let's make it bright like the first season was. If there is a third season. Not really sure if there is or is not. And then I just finished, and just like that, the final episode. I really liked the season. I don't know if there's going to be a second season. No word yet if HBO has said a second season. I hope there is. The only episode I didn't like was episode 7. And I just didn't like how things were playing out. But other than that, every episode was really good and I really liked it. I started watching the documentary on And Just Like That, and that's pretty good too. Of course, there's no Chris Noth anywhere because I don't know if you know about this, but he got accused of sexually assaulting someone. I don't know if he assaulted someone, but there was sexual, so he got written out of the whole series. He wasn't even, spoiler alert, he dies in the first episode, Mr. Big. So of course they were going to do flashbacks with him, but now he's not even in the series anymore. So I think there should be a second season of Just Like That, but stay tuned for that. And what I started watching was the new series on Hulu. That's a mini series. I don't know if there's going to be a second season of this. I don't think so. On Hulu, it's called Pam and Tommy. It's about Pamela Anderson and Tommy Lee when their sex tape got put out there and how it came about, why it happened. So good. Now that I think about it, I was 10 years old when this happened. I remember this story vividly, when this first came about, and that's when I really started watching ET Entertainment Tonight, and I really started getting into entertainment news and the behind the scenes and why actors do this. So really, it's because of Pamela Anderson and Tommy Lee. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing right now. But anyway, so watch the Hulu. There's only 4 episodes on right now, or that is out on Hulu. The acting's really good. Lily James as Pamela Anderson is killing it. Like, she emulates her so well. She looks nothing like Pamela Anderson, but in this show she does. So that's what I'm starting to watch. So that's pretty much it. Listen up for my podcast, The Renee Report Unedited. I will post one at least Saturday or Sunday, so in the next couple days. And now I'm going to say that these videos are a companion to my podcast, because I'm going to post a podcast every weekend. But anyways, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great weekend.